Discover the power of Stoicism and how to act as if nothing affects you. This skill can transform your life. In this video, we will show you the keys to this ancient philosophy that will enable you to cultivate mental and emotional strength. It makes me laugh to see people who think they can hurt me because they don't know my true essence. They don't know what I think and can't even touch the things that truly belong to me and are part of my life. As Epictetus said, sometimes life can be complicated and stressful. We face problems, differences with friends and family, manage difficult situations at work, worry about our health and finances, and confront a variety of issues that disrupt our tranquility. But when we are anxious or agitated, things don't just go wrong. It's also likely that we say and do things that are not the most appropriate. This can damage our relationships, and we don't just face affected relationships, but also the regret and guilt that often arise after inappropriate behavior. That's why learning to act as if nothing affects you is so powerful. Maintaining composure is crucial in difficult situations. Although it's hard to stay calm, we can do it by pretending that circumstances don't affect us and acting as if they don't. In this video, I will explain why it's so beneficial to maintain indifference in the face of circumstances, list the advantages, and show you 5 specific instances in which your life will improve by learning to be indifferent to circumstances. You will discover how this can transform your life and allow you to live more spectacularly. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe, like, and activate the notification bell, and stay until the end of the video to learn how to find inner peace through Stoicism. Let's begin. To better understand, it's important to talk about the Stoics, and in particular Epictetus. He believed that freedom was the most essential aspect of life. If we are controlled by people outside us or by external circumstances, then we are not free. You are not free. You become a slave to those people or circumstances. If someone has the power to change you, or if there's a circumstance that has the potential to steal your happiness, you will never be truly free unless you learn to be the master of your emotions. You will always be a slave to those who have power over your emotional state. Any person who can control your internal state becomes your master. This also applies to the daily circumstances you face, like stress, the weather, traffic, among many other things. If any of these things has the power to negatively affect your mental health, you are dominated by it, and you are no longer in control of yourself. You become a puppet. Marcus Aurelius said, "Ignore your false perceptions, stop acting like a puppet." Epictetus believed that achieving freedom was significant because once you are independent of these factors, you can be free both externally and internally. You are no longer subject to the influence of passions. If you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe to the channel, activate the notification bell to not miss anything coming up on this channel, and stay until the end of the video. You might be protected externally, but you could be so free from frustration and lack of harmony internally that you find yourself responsible for your own well-being, lacking little or nothing so as not to depend on anyone else. This last point is the essence of freedom according to Epictetus, the ancient Greek philosopher who forms the basis of these teachings. Consequently, we must do everything in our power to free ourselves from the external forces that try to control us. Is this possible? Of course it is. We can choose our behavior, as discovered by Dr. Frankl, a Swiss psychiatrist who spent 3 years in a concentration camp. During that time, he lost everyone he loved, including his parents and his lifelong spouse. Despite these circumstances, which could be considered the worst that can happen to a human being, he demonstrated that no one can steal our freedom and our ability to choose our attitude in any situation. Viktor Frankl said to a man, "Everything can be taken away except one thing, the last of human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any circumstance, to choose one's own path." Many contemporary psychologists claim it's impossible to always feel happy if circumstances are difficult, and that trying to do so is an unattainable fantasy. However, it seems this is only impossible for those who haven't worked on themselves and haven't practiced certain techniques that help them maintain composure, serenity, and joy in all circumstances. We know that the early Greek philosophers like Aristotle and Plato, and some people, practiced specific techniques that allowed them to maintain their serenity. Moreover, many Christian saints achieved what is known as beatitude, a state of serenity, tranquility, and joy. We are all capable of achieving these levels of serenity in any situation. Although we may not feel calm internally, we can continue to be ourselves by adopting an indifferent attitude. We can choose not to react and pretend that circumstances don't affect us. However, what happens when we start pretending that something doesn't affect us? According to Epictetus, you transform into what you focus your attention on. He discovered that if we start acting in a certain way or paying attention to something, eventually we become that. So, if you initially decide that something doesn't affect you and is unimportant to you, with practice, you will be able to feel calm and serene. At first, you might not feel it, but with time, it will become a reality in your mind. This concept has been confirmed over the centuries. William James, considered the father of American psychology, once stated, "If you want to acquire a quality, act as if you already had it." He discovered that if you start believing you possess a quality, eventually that quality will become part of you. And when you maintain calm and don't let circumstances affect you, it's important to keep your thoughts under control. It won't help if you decide that something doesn't affect you and then allow yourself to think, "I'm so upset about this," or "How did they manage to do that?" To achieve calm and serenity, you must align your external behavior with a consistent internal thought pattern. Tell yourself that nothing has affected you and nothing can affect you. Decide not to be hurt, and in this way, you won't feel hurt. You have control over your thoughts, not over external events. By realizing this and applying it, you will find strength. It's quite simple. If you don't believe someone has offended you, you simply won't feel offended. Moreover, for someone to offend you, you must accept that what they say or do constitutes an offense. Thus, if you start convincing yourself that no one can hurt you, that no one can disturb your serenity, and that nothing can affect your inner peace, it will eventually become a reality. The true strength of this strategy lies in convincing yourself both externally and internally that nothing can affect you. By believing that you are calm and invulnerable, that circumstances don't affect you, and that others' words don't disturb you, you will achieve true serenity. Then, external circumstances or people's behavior won't affect you anymore. You will be able to maintain composure and serenity in any situation. What happens when we manage to maintain composure? Several aspects of our lives will improve. First, you'll notice a reduction in stress because it's not the situations themselves that cause us distress, but rather the way we feel about them. Remember that your interpretation of circumstances also influences your level of ambivalence. If we learn to manage our thoughts and behaviors, we can eventually control our levels of ambivalence. When this happens, we will be freed from external circumstances and take control of our internal states. Acting as if nothing affects you is a powerful concept derived from Stoicism, a philosophy that has stood the test of time. The Stoics believed that our emotions and reactions are the result of our perceptions and beliefs about the world, not the events themselves. In other words, it's not external situations that affect us, but the way we choose to interpret and react to those situations. By applying this principle in daily life, you can find inner peace and serenity without facing challenges at work, problems in personal relationships, or stressful situations. If you act as if none of this affects you, maintaining your calm and composure, you will be in control of your emotions and responses. Learning to maintain serenity amidst adversity is a valuable skill that can be cultivated. The Stoics also taught the importance of focusing on what you can control and accepting what you cannot change. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and activate the notification bell. Keep going to learn more. By adopting this mindset, you avoid the anguish caused by worrying about things beyond your control and focus on finding solutions for what you can manage. When you practice emotional indifference, you learn to separate your emotions from external circumstances. You don't allow others' words and actions or daily difficulties to disturb your inner peace. Instead of reacting impulsively, you choose to respond calmly and thoughtfully. This attitude not only brings you inner peace, but also improves your relationships and helps you make wiser and more objective decisions. The inner peace that comes from acting as if nothing affects you allows you to maintain a clear and balanced mental state, even in the midst of a storm. Next, I will give you some interesting tips on how to apply the principle of acting as if nothing affects you to find peace. 1. Practice gratitude. The Stoics believed in the importance of appreciating what you have rather than regretting what you don't. Gratitude helps you focus on the positive in your life, which can increase your satisfaction and happiness. Practicing gratitude is a fundamental element in both Stoicism and many other philosophies and spiritual traditions. Here are some important facts about why gratitude is important and how you can incorporate it into your daily life. Importance of gratitude. Cultivates positivity. Practicing gratitude regularly can shift your focus from what you lack to what you already have, which is fundamental for cultivating a positive attitude toward life. Reduces stress and anxiety. Gratitude can lower stress and anxiety levels by helping you focus on the good things, even in tough times, offering a more balanced and calm perspective. Improves relationships. Showing gratitude toward others strengthens interpersonal relationships. Sincere appreciation can deepen emotional bonds and create a sense of connection and trust. Promotes resilience. Being grateful for what you have even in tough times can increase your ability to overcome adversities. Gratitude can help you find strength amidst challenges. How to practice gratitude. Gratitude journal. Keep a gratitude journal where you write down things you're grateful for each day. They can be big events or small moments. The important thing is to recognize and appreciate them. Gratitude in relationships. Express gratitude toward the important people in your life, whether a friend, family member, or colleague. Saying thank you can strengthen relationships and create a positive environment. Gratitude meditation. Dedicate time in your meditation practice to reflect on the things you're grateful for. This can help you start or end your day with a positive mindset. Gratitude in adversity. Even in tough times, try to find something to be grateful for. It can be as simple as a friend's help or the opportunity to learn a valuable lesson from the experience. Be mindful of the present. Often the things we're grateful for are right in front of us, but we don't notice them due to the rush and daily worries. Practice mindfulness to be more present and appreciate life's small things. Impact on mental and physical health. Improves sleep. Gratitude before bed can help you relax and improve the quality of your sleep, which in turn benefits mental and physical health. Reduces depression. Studies have shown that people who regularly practice gratitude have lower levels of depression and are more resilient to negative emotions. Strengthens the immune system. The positive attitude from gratitude can boost the immune system, helping you fight illnesses and feel more energetic. Gratitude is a powerful practice that can transform how you see the world and improve your mental and physical well-being. By adopting an attitude of gratitude, you can find more joy in your daily life and build more meaningful relationships with others. 2. Daily meditation. Daily meditation is a powerful practice that can have significant benefits for your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Here are more details on what daily meditation is, how to start, and why it can be so beneficial. Benefits of daily meditation. Stress reduction. Daily meditation can reduce cortisol levels, the stress hormone, helping you feel more relaxed and calm in stressful situations. To deepen your understanding of Stoicism, I recommend Marcus Aurelius's Meditations. This book is a valuable guide for those seeking to apply Stoic wisdom to everyday life, offering practical advice for facing life's challenges with serenity and resilience. By integrating Marcus Aurelius's teachings, you can better manage trials and develop an enriching philosophical perspective. This book has the potential to completely transform your life once and for all. Let's continue. Improved attention and concentration. Regular meditation has been shown to enhance attention and concentration, which can increase productivity in your daily activities. Increased self-awareness. Regular meditation practice can heighten your awareness of yourself and your surroundings, helping you live in the present moment. Improved sleep. Daily meditation can help calm your mind, making it easier to fall asleep and improving the quality of your sleep. Emotional management. Meditation can help you develop a healthier relationship with your emotions, allowing you to observe them without reacting automatically, which can improve your emotional stability. Reduced anxiety and depression. Numerous studies have shown that daily meditation can reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression, promoting a greater sense of emotional well-being. How to start daily meditation. Find a quiet place. Look for a quiet spot where you won't be interrupted. This could be a calm corner in your home or a nearby park. Adopt a comfortable posture. Sit in a comfortable position with your back straight and hands resting on your knees or in your lap. You can use a cushion or chair if it's more comfortable for you. Focus on breathing. Close your eyes and direct your attention to your breathing. Observe how the air enters and exits your body. Don't try to control your breathing, just observe it. Let thoughts flow. It's natural for your mind to fill with thoughts. Don't get frustrated by this. Instead of resisting, let them pass like clouds in the sky and return your attention to your breathing. Start with short sessions. At first, begin with short sessions of 5 to 10 minutes and gradually increase the time as you become more comfortable with the practice. Be consistent. The key to reaping meditation's benefits is consistency. Try to practice every day at the same time to establish a habit. Remember, meditation is a personal practice. so it's important to find an approach that works for you. You can explore different types of meditation, such as mindfulness meditation, guided meditation, or transcendental meditation, to find the one that best suits your needs and preferences. With time and practice, daily meditation can become a peaceful refuge in your daily life, providing a space to relax, reflect, and cultivate inner peace. 3. Accepting the inevitable. Accepting the inevitable means recognizing that there are certain things in life we cannot change or control, and finding peace and serenity amidst these circumstances. Here are some details on this topic. Understanding the nature of the inevitable. Life's cycle. Life is full of natural cycles like birth and death. These are inevitable events we all experience at some point, and accepting them as part of life's natural process can help us manage them better. Impermanence. In Buddhist philosophy, there's the concept of impermanence, the idea that everything in life is transient. Accepting the changing nature of all things can help you adapt to shifting situations with grace and acceptance. Benefits of accepting the inevitable. Reduced suffering. Often, suffering arises from resisting what is inevitable. When you accept things as they are, you free yourself from unnecessary suffering that comes from resistance and struggle against reality. Inner peace. Accepting the inevitable can lead to profound inner peace. By freeing yourself from the desire to change things you cannot, you can find tranquility in the present. Promotes resilience. Accepting the inevitable can make you more resilient and adaptable to life's challenges. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by difficulties, you can learn to face them with courage and calm. How to practice acceptance. Mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness involves being fully present in the current moment without judging it. By being aware of your thoughts and emotions without trying to change them, you can learn to accept them as they are. Practice detachment. Develop a sense of detachment toward material things and expectations. Learn to appreciate them, but don't become emotionally attached so you can adapt easily when they change. Find meaning. Sometimes, accepting the inevitable involves finding meaning or purpose even in the most difficult situations. Ask yourself what you can learn from the experience and how you can grow through it. Cultivate compassion. Practice compassion toward yourself and others. We all face inevitable challenges in life, and showing compassion can create a sense of connection and mutual support. Accepting the inevitable doesn't mean passively resigning to difficult circumstances, but rather acknowledging reality as it is and finding the strength and courage to face it with an open and serene mind. By doing so, you can live a fuller and more meaningful life, regardless of the circumstances you face. 4. Developing resilience. Resilience is an invaluable quality that allows us to face life's challenges and adversities with strength and adaptability. Developing resilience involves cultivating the ability to recover from difficulties, learn from experiences, and maintain a positive attitude even in tough times. Characteristics of resilience. Optimism. Resilient people maintain an optimistic attitude even in difficult situations. They see challenges as opportunities for growth and learn to find the positive side in adverse circumstances. Adaptability. The ability to adapt to change is essential for resilience. Resilient people are flexible and can adjust to new situations and challenges without losing their calm. Self-confidence. Believing in yourself and your ability to overcome obstacles is crucial for resilience. Self-confidence allows you to face difficulties with courage and determination. Support network. Having a strong support network, such as friends, family, or mentors, is crucial for resilience. Having people to rely on and share emotions with can help overcome adversities. Coping skills. Resilient people develop effective skills for dealing with stress and managing emotions. They can use techniques like meditation, exercise, or writing to stay emotionally balanced. How to develop resilience. Change your perspective. Try to see challenges as opportunities for growth and learning rather than insurmountable obstacles. The way you interpret situations can influence your ability to cope with them. Accept change. Life is full of inevitable changes. Learn to accept change as a natural part of life and find ways to adapt and grow through it. Develop self-awareness. Knowing yourself, your strengths and weaknesses can help you build greater self-confidence and face challenges with a positive mindset. Take care of yourself. Prioritize self-care, which includes taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental health. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle can increase your resilience to difficulties. Cultivate positive relationships. Build healthy and positive relationships with others. Having trustworthy people around you can provide emotional support during tough times. Learn from experiences. Reflect on past difficulties and consider what you've learned from them. Adverse experiences can be powerful teachers that equip you with skills to face future challenges. Maintain a positive mindset. Cultivate a positive attitude toward life. The way you interpret situations and maintain an optimistic mindset can influence your ability to overcome difficulties. Developing resilience takes time and practice, but it can be a transformative skill that allows you to face life's challenges with courage and determination. By strengthening your resilience, you not only become more capable of overcoming adversities, but can also grow and thrive despite them. 5. Controlling your reactions. Learning to control your reactions is an invaluable skill that can significantly improve your relationships, emotional well-being, and overall quality of life. Importance of controlling your reactions. Improves interpersonal relationships. When you control your reactions, you can respond more calmly and thoughtfully in conflict situations. This can prevent misunderstandings and unnecessary conflicts in your relationships. Promotes empathy. By controlling your reactions, you can be more empathetic toward others, understanding their perspectives and emotions before responding. This strengthens emotional connections with others. Reduces stress. Emotional reactions can increase stress. By controlling your reactions, you can maintain calm in stressful situations, helping you manage stress better. Increases self-awareness. By paying attention to your emotional reactions and learning to control them, you develop greater self-awareness. This allows you to better understand your own emotions and behaviors. How to control your reactions. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness helps you be aware of your thoughts and emotions without reacting impulsively. By practicing mindfulness, you can learn to respond rather than react automatically. Take a moment to breathe. When you find yourself in an emotionally charged situation, take a moment to breathe before responding. This gives you time to calm down and assess the situation before reacting impulsively. Develop empathy. Try to put yourself in the other person's shoes. Attempt to understand their emotions and perspectives before responding. Empathy can help you respond more compassionately and thoughtfully. Practice active listening. Listen carefully when someone speaks. Pay attention not only to the words but also to the emotions behind them. Deep understanding can help you respond more appropriately. Question your thoughts. Before reacting emotionally, question your thoughts and perceptions. Often, our emotional reactions are based on incorrect or biased interpretations of the situation. Take care of your emotional well-being. Adequate sleep, a healthy diet, and regular exercise can affect your mood and emotional reactions. Take care of your overall well-being to maintain emotional balance. Practice non-violent communication. Learn to express your feelings and needs clearly and respectfully. Non-violent communication promotes more effective communication and reduces intense emotional reactions. Remember, controlling your reactions doesn't mean suppressing your emotions, but learning to manage them effectively and constructively. By practicing these strategies, you can cultivate the ability to respond thoughtfully and consciously instead of reacting impulsively, which can significantly improve your relationships and emotional well-being. 6. Read more about Stoicism. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that has profoundly influenced many areas of modern life. Here are some recommendations on the fundamental principles of Stoicism and suggested readings. Fundamental principles of Stoicism. Virtue as the highest good. In Stoicism, virtue is considered the highest good. Living according to virtue involves practicing wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance in all actions and decisions. Distinguishing between what is controllable and what isn't, the Stoics believe in focusing on what they can control, their actions and thoughts, and accepting what they cannot control, like external events and others' actions. Indifference to external things. The Stoics advocate emotional indifference toward material things and external circumstances. This means your happiness shouldn't depend on material possessions or external events. Acceptance of the inevitable. Stoic philosophy teaches accepting life's inevitabilities like death and loss with calm and resignation. Recommended books on Stoicism. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. This is a Stoic classic. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic, wrote his Meditations as a reminder to himself on how to live a virtuous life. Enchiridion by Epictetus. Epictetus was a Stoic philosopher whose teachings were compiled in this work. It offers practical principles for living a Stoic life daily. Letters to Lucilius by Seneca. These letters, written by Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, offer practical advice on a variety of topics related to Stoic philosophy. Exploring these resources will provide a more comprehensive understanding of Stoicism and help you apply its teachings to your own life. Stoicism offers timeless principles for living a meaningful and serene life and can be a valuable guide in your personal journey towards self-transformation and emotional well-being. Let's continue. Practicing Stoic philosophy and acting as if nothing affects you offers a powerful tool for finding inner peace in any situation. By cultivating emotional indifference and maintaining composure in the face of adversities, you free yourself from the control of external circumstances and become the master of your own inner peace. So, the next time you find yourself in a difficult situation, remember to act as if nothing affects you, and you will find inner peace through Stoicism. For now, I'll sign off. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave your comments. Also, help us by sharing this video with all your friends. We'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.